Good afternoon. Welcome to Profit Lifter Live. Today, we are going to be answering a brand new question that we have, that seems to be a really good question. And it's going to turn into an ongoing series for us because I love this concept. So, today is our first ever Will It Automate series. And what we're doing is I'm taking questions from people out on social media and just asking, like, what do you need help automating? And then getting feedback, getting questions. And so today, I had somebody ask about automating lead forms from LinkedIn into Profit Lifter, what that looks like, how it all works. I've never done this before, so we're just gonna be diving around. We're gonna be digging in and looking through this because I know there is the capacity there. I'm just not 100% sure exactly how it goes, so we're gonna figure this out together. And by the end of this segment, this live, we are going to know, will it automate or not. So come join me, have fun. Make sure that you're liking, subscribing, following on all of the channels, on all of the places, so you don't miss any of the cool automation and marketing tips that you need to grow your business. So let's get started. We are going to start by sharing my screen so we can see everything that's going on. And for those of you regular users, you may notice that we're starting to get some different aesthetics going on inside of your Profit Lifter account because I got bored with looking at the white. So we're adding some having some fun adding this. So all right, our goal today is to automate a lead form from LinkedIn into our Profit Lifter account. And with this, we are in the business.linkedin.com area. So I'm actually in the campaign manager. And again, like I said, I haven't even really looked at running ads on this yet. So this is something that we're gonna be diving into. I'm gonna be kind of learning as I go on this, because I know there are some options with this. There are several options with LinkedIn. So I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look inside of our AI ad platform. And I want to see call to action, sign up, subscribe, register, join, attend, request demo. Okay, that's not going where I want it to go. Budget $20 a day. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, so it looks like use an instant form to collect contacts. Let's see what happens here. Okay, leads. And we can create our lead. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, so it looks like we can actually create our lead form right inside of the AI ad platform, which is beautiful. So we're going to call it, will it automate? English, definitely. Intro, headline. Let's do this. Can you automate leads from LinkedIn to your, and we're going to put an offer detail. You running ads on LinkedIn, but struggling to automate the lead capture process. All right, so we are going to ask first name, last name. Yep, that's definitely what we need. Let's add a question. Okay, so these are going to be choose the type of information you need, 2 out of 12. We are going to request their phone number. We are going to get their email as well. And we're going to add a question, multiple choice. Are you currently running ads on LinkedIn? Yes. How does this work? No. Okay. Okay, so we just need those two answers there. Then we're going to create another one. Are you struggling to automate your leads to your CRM? Answer is yes. The answer is no. Okay, privacy policy. We're going to put that in here. So profitlifter.com/privacy-policy and completion. I'm going to send them to my demo page. Thanks, you're all set. Yep, I like that. We're going to put try now. We're going to hit create. Okay, lead form was created successfully. Love it. Will it automate? All right, so now we have created a lead form. Now the next thing that we want to do, and I may need to hop over to my Profit Lifter account for this, but we're going to see. Let's see. Let's try it. Let's see what happens over here. I think this is going to give us, I think this is going to be a little cleaner way to be able to see what's happening and to be able to watch the progress here. All right, so we are going to, we're just going to create a new folder. We're going to call it testing. And create workflow, start from scratch. And we are going to name this, Will It Automate? All right, so new trigger. Let's type in LinkedIn. Ah, look at there. Lead form, LinkedIn lead form submitted. Now let's put a page. Let's see if it'll let us. Is no results found. Okay, so here's our issue. We've got the automation here. We've got the ability. So I think the next thing that we need to look at is we need to connect LinkedIn to our Profit Lifter account. And let's see what that looks like. We're going to come down here to settings. We're going to come back to integrations back here. Ah, LinkedIn right there. All right. And let's sign in. Yep. Beautiful. Like I said, I haven't done this before, so this is new for me, but this is going a lot smoother than I thought it was going to. So I'm definitely not upset about this. Perfect. And then it brings up my option for my ad account. We can put all leads. We can put new. We're just gonna put we're gonna put new leads. I don't need all leads in there. We're gonna hit connect. All right, your LinkedIn integration with the CRM was successful. The following have been CRM. Next step, field mapping. This step is necessary to successfully. So let's configure field mapping. All right, look at there. Form name. Let's map the fields. First name, last name, phone number, phone, email. Are you currently running ads? So, okay, so with these, it looks like with these custom questions that we had asked right here, these are going to be, these questions are actually going to be added to, we would add these to a custom field. And I don't have a custom field about this, but that's okay. Because I really don't need that, but we are gonna map the mandatory ones. All right, and we're gonna click it on and LinkedIn forms field. Okay, that's it. So now we're gonna come back here. Let's go to our testing. Will it automate? Add new trigger. LinkedIn form submit. Add filter page. is Profit Lifter. There we go. All right. Then form is will it automate? Save trigger. That's it. It's done. So that's how you do it. 15 minutes, man, less than 15 minutes after the intro. That was about a 10-minute process for us there. So now we have created automations for LinkedIn form submission. So from here, this is where you're going to want to go through and basically do whatever you want it to do. What I would do is something like this on a form with LinkedIn is going to be very straightforward, meaning that this is going to allow this. So will it automate LinkedIn form? So let's say from here we're going to send email, and then we've typed in our subject. I mean, all this is going to be pretty standard, straightforward from here. Now, a couple other things that you can do with this. Now that we know that we can automate it with, our LinkedIn forms, which is beautiful. Let's do this. We're going to look at some other ways that we can leverage these LinkedIn forms, because that's the fun. I scheduled more time, so we got plenty of time to work through this. So what we're going to do is hey, Jeff, glad to see you in here. I hope you are having an amazing day. Hope you got a lot of cool stuff planned for your weekend. All right, we're going to go to lead, and all right. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling up an old lead magnet that I've used before. The reason I'm doing this is because, like, if you've already got let's say you've got a pre-built lead magnet, you've got something that's already built out for you. It's ready to go. It's all set up, and you just want to promote it on LinkedIn instead of just like Facebook or Google. So from here, all I would do is under our lead magnet workflow, we're gonna do the same thing that we just did. We're just gonna go over to our trigger. We're gonna select LinkedIn, and then same thing, page is, and then make sure you grab your page. And then for this, like, I may have a different form for this, just depending. But I just want to show you just kind of an example of what it looks like. So now we have a form that says, will it automate? And it is going to, so when they fill out this LinkedIn form, it is going to automatically trigger this. It's going to automatically trigger this workflow from here. Now, one thing that I want to do with this, though, and this is just very helpful for just a great practice to get into. So now I've got, I in this scenario, I've already got two separate triggers that are coming in. So I've got one of the triggers that's just coming off of the form, which may be like embedded on the website. It may be like call to actions, things like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to create an if-else scenario. Because what I want to do, actually, before we do that, we're going to save this. When you're setting up your if-else scenarios, if you have, since we've changed this, you want to go ahead and save it, or it doesn't register it properly. Just one of those little quirks that you figure out with the system over time. But we are going to look at, we're going to go to our workflow trigger, and then we're going to say form submitted. And then we're going to create a branch, and we're going to call this website lead. And then from here, this next one, we're going to call LinkedIn form. So we're going to say workflow trigger is, and LinkedIn form submission. And we're going to save action. Okay. So what we want to do is this. We are going to, let me increase this a little bit so it's easier for you to see a little bit. All right. So what we want to do, here is we want to make sure that we are keeping track of where our leads are coming from. And I'll tell you a little secret. This is actually a Snap-on that we're working on for you guys. For next week, we are going to get heavy duty into tracking leads, into creating reports, all that fun stuff. But we are going to add a field. So we're going to say, we're going to call this source, contact source. And, oh, wait a minute. That's create or update contact. Let's see. Create contact, update contact field. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. So it's going to be contact source. And the first one, we are under website leads. So we're going to call this lead magnet website opt-in. And then this one, what we're going to do is we are going to update contact field. And same thing, we're gonna update our contact source here. And we're gonna say LinkedIn form. We're gonna call it LinkedIn ad form. Okay. And then from here, now, the way that this workflow is going to cascade is that when this form hits, when the trigger hits, it's going to start the process. It's going to hit this condition. It's going to say, okay, it looks like it was just submitted from the form, so it came from the website, or it's coming from the LinkedIn form. So now we've got two different directions that we can take it. So based off that, it's either going to come here or it's going to come here. So let's say they hit the LinkedIn form. When it hits this LinkedIn form, it's going to hit this update contact field and just stop from there. But that's not what we want. We actually want it to still go to this create opportunity, create or update opportunity, and we still want to add the tag for that. So in order to tie all this back in together, what we're going to do is we're going to hit plus down here, and then under our actions, I'm not going to scroll to it, but it's called go to. So if you just type in GO for go, we're going to hit go to. And you see that when you do this, it highlights it all in green. So we're just going to click the destination right there. So now what our workflow is doing is it's saying, okay, based on the trigger, it's going to go through the if then scenario or if else scenario. If it goes through the LinkedIn form, then we're going to update the contact field with the source record, but now we're going to redirect it back to the create or update opportunity. We're going to add the tag and then basically let the tag do all the work from there. So the thing that I like about this though is that, like, let's say you have a Facebook lead form, or you've got you can basically go through like all of your different lead forms. I don't think I have a form on Facebook yet. No, I don't have one. But basically, you would be able to come in and create all of your different triggers, or all of the sources of where you're actually running your ads from. So this would be this is just LinkedIn. That was the question that was posed. But if you're doing Google, if you're doing whatever, you can have multiple sources. So you're basically you have one workflow that controls them all. You're creating a variable on the top of it, meaning that your if else scenario is going to define it, and then it's creating your tracking for it, taking it from there. Now, next week when we start diving into tracking and we start diving into our reporting, like really customizing dashboards, doing some cool stuff with that, we'll dive into that a lot more and get into how to update these as well. But today, I wanted to figure out, can we automate LinkedIn lead forms? And the answer is yeah, it will automate. It will automate very easily. You saw it took less than 10 minutes to get everything in, get signed up, connect the integrations in your Profit Lifter account, and then go into your workflows from there. Just add it to your trigger, LinkedIn lead form, and then from there you select your page, select what form you're using, hit save, hit save, hit save. And then, yeah, that's it. That's how it works. So can you automate LinkedIn forms? Absolutely, you can. Super easy. No stress, no mess, and nice automation. So, and again, we created the LinkedIn lead form right through the AI ads platform. So if you're not using AI ads, what are you doing? because I mean, I'll be honest, I pulled up the LinkedIn ad campaign and I started looking through all this, and I was like, I have no idea where the forms are. Oh, there we go, lead generation forms. But instead of having to work on it here or work on it on Facebook, now you've got one central place with your AI ad platform to be able to get in there and create all your ads, create all the assets that you need, connect them to your Profit Lifter account, automate the crap out of everything, make your life easy, and get a ton of leads, make $1 million making it happen. So that's all I got for you guys today. Nice, short, sweet live. Hope you guys have an amazing weekend. If you need anything, if you've got a question on how to automate it, throw it out in the group. Let me know. Throw it a comment on this video. Let me know how we can help you automate that, how we can help you automate your business. Because my philosophy is when you automate, you dominate. So let's automate and dominate and just have a lot of fun doing it. So have yourselves an amazing weekend, and we will see you next time.